We've covered the bases of they work in crappy jobs and they never have any time to themselves. What about supporting them? After you find these musicians that you love and their album is on YouTube and you can stream it, or it's on Spotify and you can stream it, or it's on Pandora, which isn't very likely, but you could stream it on any streaming site. There's a site where you can listen to the entire album for free, and you've got your mobile devices. Well, listening to them so many times is good for their counts on these websites. They shouldn't even have to be all over. But what about their wallets? What about their future music? What about their tour? What about the food they put in their bellies? This band that you found, would you like to see them live? Everybody likes to see a band that they like live. Well, if nobody goes to their store and buys their music, or let's take it a step further, what about their merchandise? Not only are you supporting them financially this way, but you're supporting them by advertising them. Almost any time I go somewhere and I wear a band shirt, somebody goes, "Who's that?" And then I get to tell them. And maybe they go home and Google this band and find them on YouTube or Twitter or Facebook. Everything is online now. All you gotta do is click. And you can't tell me that you don't spend $20 on a movie or something, or go to the store and buy a CD. I realized that was wrong. Most people don't buy CDs anymore. They buy stuff on iTunes, which is fine. I know a lot of independent artists that have their stuff on iTunes. And the ones that don't often have a Bandcamp and they have their music on there. Why don't you support them? If you love their music, why don't you show it? It's not a lot to ask. If you want to see them live or you want to hear more music from them later, then we've got to stop being cheapskates and blissfully ignorant, because the music that you love doesn't come out of thin air. It comes out of the heart and soul of the musician that created it, or musicians. Came from hours of working and kicking themselves because they can't get it just perfect. And then when they finally do, they have to give it to you for free. Could you imagine working on something? Hours and days, even weeks, and it not even being your source of income, and you're working so hard on it, and it's something that comes straight from your heart, and you really love it. And what you have to show for it is someone saying, "Hey, this is really good. Can I have it for free? I just wanted $1 for this track, man. I worked 60 hours on it." Why? Why are we like this? If you went to work and they told you, "Well, you gotta work overtime this week, but we're not gonna pay you anything," quit, right? I would. I'd be like, "Forget y'all, I'll go somewhere else." Well, there's nowhere else for them to go. They're coming to you with their music and they're letting you stream it for free because they're hoping that you'll love it enough to buy it. So buy it. Buy an album a month or something. If you like music enough to even be watching this and you're not buying music, shame on you. Shame on you, and shame on me for not doing this earlier. And shame on the way the music industry is right now. These artists have been backed into a corner. They've got nowhere else to go. They're giving you their soul for free. And you're taking it and you want more. And they've got they're like, "There's nothing left in me. I don't have any money. I can't pay to record it." Why can't you come on to my YouTube and hear somebody, and if you think they're great, go check them out. Go buy their album. Go buy a shirt. Buy a sticker. It doesn't matter. Any little bit helps. And then you don't stop there. There's got to be somebody that you know that will like this music too. Don't keep it to yourself. Share it. You don't have to be their publicist. Just when you know somebody hasn't heard them and you think that they might like them, play it for them. Or, send them a link on some kind of social media. It's just a click. Tag somebody and say, "Hey, I think you like this. Share." We do that for stupid cat videos and people making fun of each other and prank videos. Why is it that nobody can do this for music? It's storming today, so I guess that's why I'm all fired up. I don't know. But I am. Can we please still have bands that tour even if they're not signed to a label? Can we keep that? Please? There are so many bands that I want to see live that I won't get the chance to anytime soon because I can't afford to travel to them and they can't afford to travel to me. Playing local shows all the time might get you a good local fan base, but it's not going to get you that far. So if they can't travel with their music, if they don't have a reason to travel with their music, then they're stuck. And that's just not fair because these people are talented. They're more talented than what you're paying for in most cases. The music that you listen to on the radio, the music that you dance to in the club, the music that gets played on commercials or TV shows is nothing compared to what is coming from these independent artists. And they're not seeing anything from it.